All right, folks, what I'm going to do today is replace this sink with this sink. And we were first originally going to put this garbage disposal, it was originally like $315. My wife got it for like $70 at her work. And we were going to install it in here, but this is so close to that, and the garbage disposal being so big, it would block. And then I would have to tie this in somehow, and I didn't like it. So I could have put it over here, but this sink is so old, I don't know if this comes apart. If you can rip this, if you can break this apart. But anyways, we got this one. It has, with the sink I bought now, it has one hole right in the middle. Plus it makes it easier to wash pans in here. It's just too annoying when it's like this. It's with the divider. I don't like that at all. So we're gonna take this out. But first I turned the water off, the supply. Now I want to disconnect the hoses and the lines for that, which is very easy. And all you need a couple tools. A wrench, a basin wrench. Always keep one of these on hand. They're good to have for underneath sinks to get the stuff. So let's get on with that. Yeah, it has a nut below and then a nut on top. I'm gonna have to put a wrench on one, like a pair of pliers or something, channel locks, and then I'm gonna have to twist this one to break it loose from the line. Because if you just twist this, it might break the solder joint loose. So I'll put a pair of pliers on there and hold it, and then I'll twist off the top nut. All right, I got these two off. It was very easy to take these off. And then now I have to disconnect the faucet hickey-do. There was a little bit of water in those, but not much at all. I'm trying to. I should just. Is that a nut? Okay, come on. Come on. How long is it? There it is. Jeez, oh Pete. So I'll slide this off, these hoses, and we'll take the top off. And then I gotta disconnect this here soap-do, hickey-do thingy. And then I'll take the line out and have soap fall everywhere. Oh, that's long. That's a long screw. But we'll get back with you when I get this thing twisted off here next year. I had to take the little supply line things off, these hickey-doos, because it wouldn't fit up. It wouldn't fit up through that mount. So I gotta work these out one by one. There it goes. It comes off. So now we can take I'll take that out of there, and yeah. All right, I got that sucker out, and I got this sucker out. Now I could just, put a putty knife under here, break that seal, and then we'll go underneath. There's mounts underneath. We'll take those out, unscrew them, and then we'll get on. I'll get back with you when I got that off, and then working on the underneath. All right, I have to disconnect the pipes. So let's get on. That's easy. That's simple and easy to do. I don't like plumbing. I can't stand it. I don't like it at all. But you got to do what you got to do. This is easy to take this off. There's going to be some water in here, just about that deep. So I'm not really worried about that. Okay, I'll pull those down and move them out of the way, and then we'll work on the mounts up underneath. If you can see them up there, yeah. See the mount? You just have to unscrew those little clips, and it'll pop right out. All right, that's some ungodly smell. Yeah, I put that shut-off valve in there because there was a dishwasher right here. I put a shut-off valve and I soldered a cap on the end, so I double whammied that sucker. So now I'll just get a screwdriver and unscrew those screw hickey things. There's a couple of them on there, and I'll take the sink out. So what I had here, sucker rusted in there, and the head of the screwdriver would just slip out of that. So I have a tool. You could pretty much buy these in different sizes, and you put it on a ratchet and extension, it was able to reach up in there and it bites on it, and you could twist that sucker right out of there. They're for nuts and bolts and stuff that are hard to get out, and that fit right on there too. It was the smallest one I had, so that works really well. I don't know what this is called. I don't know, but it works really well. I'm gonna use it on a couple more because I got like 8 screws up in there, and 4 of them or 3 of them are bad. All right, I wanted to show you how this Hickey-Do worked. It goes right on there. I mean, I could use a screwdriver, but this thing works fantastic. And just keep going like that until it gets loose enough, it'll fall right out. Ah. I could take it off the ratchet and just twist the darn thing out. Almost. After it gets so far. Come on. There you go. All right. Now it should pull right up. It actually went underneath this thing. It should come right out, huh? We have to go out and get a floor jack, huh? That's heavy. Oh my God. Well, cast iron, it's not light. This is going to take like 8 people. Holy crap.
Eric, get your shoes on.
I'm going to push up on this side. We're going to have to put something under there like this. Yeah. This is the kit that I had right here. Those Hickey-Do's, they got different sizes and stuff. I don't know what they're called, but they work great. Yeah, I'm going to pick this up and then you can just slide that under so I can... Oh. Crap. Ooh, don't put your fingers there. Put the handle under it. All right.
It's stuck on the corner. There we go.
Okay. Good Lord. Now I'm going to try to... Or I should get my boy and help me. We'll pick it up and we'll just...
Pick it up over the countertop.
Yeah, over the countertop because you got the bowls. So we'll take it out to the garage.
Whoa, something stuck.
Yeah, it's heavy.
No, something was stuck to the...
Oh. God. That takes probably 100 pounds. All right, it's out of there. Now she's going to go around and clean that up. And we'll see if the other one fits first and then probably have some more stuff to cut out. I don't know. It's not going to pop right in there. It never does. All right. Let's see if it fits. Hey, who put that there? All right. Installed. I'll see you later. Now I got to put these clip Hickey-Do's in there, and they go up underneath the head of it. The head of it goes up underneath here, the thing, and this grabs onto the countertop itself. But first I have to put a bead of silicone right here to keep it waterproof. So let me get some silicone, and I got some silicone, so let's get the caulking gun and stuff, then I'll put a bead on there and I'll show you what else. Okay, I got all the mounts tightened up in there, and that was the hardest part, is getting the mounts and getting your hands up in there. That's really hard. Use a long screwdriver. So that's what we got here, and I'm going to put the faucet in there and we'll hook up the lines. Covers up that hole. And then feed the lines back down through. Some people put this in front. We put it on the side. You could do it either way. tighten it down a little bit. I'll put the nuts on it, tighten it down a little, and then we'll contain it. Oh, now I gotta hook up the little supply lines. I have 2 left. I gotta hook up these supply lines because they're not long enough to reach the supply lines down there. So I hook these up, and then I'll cap them right on there. And it's gotta be easy. Easy peasy. Tight. That's done. Now for the disposal. Now you said I'm gonna need plumber's putty. I don't know why. I mean, if you spend $300 on a garbage disposal, you think it'd give you a little bit of plumber's putty to. If this has a tamper thing on here, okay, it doesn't. Good. I was gonna say, who's gonna eat this? So I'm gonna get some putty, make a rope out of it, and then put it around the edge. Oh, this is hard.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like clay, like modeling clay.
Okay.
But the first thing you do with clay, make a snake. It almost smells like modeling clay too. Make a pretty big snake. Put this down in the hole. Food waste disposer. And push it down in. Then I just put everything up underneath the cardboard ring. This hickey-do. Then this hickey-do. Like that. And then the ring that goes up around underneath. So, I get this. I'm probably going to need 2 hands, but we'll figure it out. That there. That there. This here. Then you got your like a retention ring thingy do. That'll hold everything up. Ah, push it up. That's what. I want that. Come on now. Get in there. There we go. All right, yay! All right, that's good. Now I'll tighten this up, and it'll pull it down tight. Oh my goodness gracious! If I can see. And then I'm going to tighten this by hand. Oh, I should be laying down for this because my neck hurts. Oh, that's easier. That's not going anywhere. That's good. Okay. This. Okay, you can just peel this all off. And that's installed. You can give this to the dog to eat. Now, I have to just put the wire, connect the wires, the power to it, and I have to put a switch on this. I'm gonna put a switch on this side, right here. I mean, you ain't gotta worry about kids messing with it or coming in here because we don't have kids. I could put it up there, but then again I have to run wire and all this other stuff. But I have an outlet on the back of that little refrigerator thing there. So I'll get on with that. I'll probably run the wire right through that hole. I got some wire, and I cut a hole in here for the box. I'm gonna put a switch on the inside here, and now I just have to run the wire into that hole from where the dishwasher was running the water supply. So I'll run it to the inside here and then hook a switch up to it and then run it underneath here to the disposal. All right, I cut a hole for my box and that's in there tight. Now I ran the wire back through here into this switch and then back out over here. This will go to the disposal. So all I have to do is tighten this up, put the plate back in it. Anybody out there wants me to do this for them, not doing it for $1 million. A 12 pack, that'll work. I'm cheap labor. Ah! They give you a wrench as well that fits right in here. It's like an Allen wrench. If something jams in there, you put it up underneath and you can break it loose. And then sometimes if it's turned on and it's jammed and it turns off automatically without the switch, that there's a circuit right here. This is a reset switch. Let it cool off a little while and then push that and then you'll be good to go. But until then, don't put something down in there that ain't supposed to be down in there to jam it up. Get this taped up. Push the wires up in here like so. Oh my goodness. And the plate like so. Yeah. Okay. That's tight. Now I just have to put it up in there and twist it in and we'll be done. And then I gotta hook up all the lines. I just want it to grab all 3 sides at once. It's not like it's... There it goes. Is it grabbing that side? I can't see. Yeah, it's on that side. It's on this side. It's on this side. Now, you could take a screwdriver and put it in that and twist it all the way. Now I need to run the drain out to here and then bam into that somehow. Okay, the water test. No leaky. Let's see how quiet it is. That's quiet. Can you hear that? Ready? On. That's quiet. I like that. So, a new sink. Oh my goodness. Nice and big because that middle one I couldn't put like a casserole dish in there. Okay, I'm all done. I got a mess to clean up. Good Lord, I can wash my hands for the first time today. And in a couple hours, it'll be beer o'clock. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for putting up with my crap.